All right, guys, if you thought part 1 was good, we got something more in store for you. Take a look at part 2 of our trip in Texas.
Let's get right into it. We are covering the rest of the days while we're there. We're going to show you all the rest of the things that we've actually had the opportunity to do while the points were in Texas. Yeah. Let's go.
Let's go.
So here's one of my favorite places that we went to, and it was called KidZania.
I think you were a little jealous.
I was.
He was jealous. He was jealous of the kids that they got to do it.
Yeah, they did. And I was just sitting there just watching, like, you're not going to get paid for it? You're not going to get paid? So this is a place that is inside the mall. It's in Frisco. And it seems like it has the entire top of the mall or top floor, but it's actually just one corner of the mall. But it has so many things for kids to do. They can literally go in there, work different jobs and earn different types of play money and such. And they can use that money to buy different things at the end. And also they can use that money to, what else can they do with the money that they have?
Well, they had to pay for jobs. So they had to pay for activities that they wanted to do.
Yeah.
So for instance, if they wanted to go work out at the gym, so they had a mini Planet Fitness, which was so cool. Mm-hmm. So if they wanted to go work out at the gym, they would pay a couple of dollars to go work out at the gym. Or if they wanted to, I think Carter made, Chase and Carter, they both made yogurt. I wanted to see how yogurt was made, so they went to a factory to go see how yogurt is made. Mm-hmm. They also got their own little thing of yogurt afterwards. But it was so much fun. I will say Chase was a good sport because age 14 is pretty much the cutoff. I think they allow kids, if you're over 14, you can still do it. But we just said take one for the team for Carter, but Chase had a good time doing it too.
He did. He was like, this is really cool.
Yeah, he was like, this is really cool. I'm so sad. Like, I actually saw this before. We followed this family that would travel like to different countries, and they had it in Mexico. In Merida, Mexico, I think. And I was like, oh my God, I wish we could go do that with the boys. So when I saw that there was one in Texas, I was like, we have to go. And this by far was like Carter. They were just really excited because there were just so many things for them to do. And this is just a way for them to experience, to see what they want to be when they grow up. They get to experience it now to see, did I really like that job? And they also got to take their money to the bank and get a debit card, to use their debit card instead of carrying cash around. And then some of the activities would pay them actually in their account, or they would pay them cash, and then they could go back to the bank and put their cash into their checking account.
Yeah, so it's teaching them a lot. It even had like benefits there. They had a theater there where they could go and they could learn how to act out different parts and actually perform in front of the parents with the theater there. The yogurt place was a Chobani yogurt place.
Mm-hmm. Everything was whatever the name of like Planet Fitness, the fire department, what are the big ones? Chobani. Like there were so many things activities that they can do, and it was really cool. And they had, time limits that they would have to wait. They could be a dentist, they could be a doctor.
Oh, a doctor, yeah, they were working on
construction
workers because they had to climb and such like that. They would work on bikes too. That was the first job they had. They worked on a bike and they had to fix the bikes.
Well, they actually did the planes first.
The planes. Yeah. Oh my God. So the pilots, I was jealous.
My gosh,
I was jealous in there because I kept saying, why are you guys circling? Why are you guys circling?
Yeah.
Are you guys not going to play? Are you guys not going to play? And they finally got to sit down, and as you can see in the video, they had a ton.
Yeah, I think that was their favorite job because they wanted to go back and do that one again. The wait time is a little bit long. It's just depending on how many people get there. Again, it's one of those things you want to get there early and kind of have the whole day. You can go in and spend the whole entire time there. I want to say we were there for about 5 to 6 hours.
Yeah.
Because it takes that, you want to do every job. And we still didn't get to do all of the jobs. We were there that long.
No.
This is one you could probably do in 2 days because it is a little bit pricey though. I will say, because the parents, you did have to pay. I think we paid about $30 to get in as a parent, and the kids were like $50-something. So it is a little on the pricey side, but it's the experience that you can't beat. Because I think Carter, he still talks about that. I'll see him every once in a while go past his little debit card and look at it that he has in his room.
Yeah.
So it's pretty cool.
Well, actually, for the kids, it was $39 for the kids, and then $14.95 for the parents.
Sorry.
So parents were less, but you had to pay to get in. Yeah. So, but again, it was definitely worth it.
And low-key, Jason was really jealous. He was sitting there like, I want to go in the fire truck. I want to go woo-woo.
But I couldn't fit in the fire truck.
Yeah,
so
he was seriously
it's okay.
Want to be down.
Okay, so let's talk about the Fort Worth Stockyard. Now, we heard about you. You heard about it.
I heard about it.
I'm not gonna lie, Brizette was researching everything.
Everything, because I'm telling you, I was not about going to Texas.
She was like, so she looked up a lot of stuff, and when I started seeing it, I was like, okay, this is gonna be really cool. Again, my whole thing was to get out there, shoot the podcast and head back home. And she was like, no, we're going to hang out.
Yeah,
so
we're going to have fun.
yeah.
So, and Carter, we wanted to go to Stockyard because Carter kept, when he pictured the Texas, he just pictured like the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, he did.
And I was like, you do realize it's not the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
Like, so we had to give him a little bit of the Wild Wild West, and Stockyard was able to do that for us. They had a ball. We were trying to get there for that. They have 2 times a day where it's a cattle run where they have all the cattle go into the street and they're like roaming around. We tried to get there. We missed that.
We missed it, yeah.
And we missed it, but we still had a great time. So we got there. They were able to do this maze, and that gave us a nice 20 minutes of like chill, relax time.
That is a tip. I just see in the video.
Yes.
I'm giving you guys a tip.
Yes.
It's a gem. It's a gem.
So that
for
was
fans.
good.
No,
so
sir.
we did that, and that was so much fun to watch them. We knew we could see the exit, but we were like, nope,
can't help you.
Yep, can't help you. And all the parents up top were doing the same thing. We're like, keep walking, keep walking.
So we are at the Stockyard stations. It was about maybe close to about 30 minutes away from Grand Prairie, where we're staying at the hotel. But it's actually a really cool area itself. It's kind of like that whole it's all Texas feel with different petting zoos, cattle, horses, horseback riding, mazes. This has that overall feel of being in the old Western town.
And then they also did the what else did we do? Oh, the goats. We got to feed the goats.
Oh yeah, so that was really cool
and
too.
That was fun.
And it was not expensive at all. I think
that was
we
$5.
paid like $5, and you do everything online on your phone, as you can see. But those goats.
They were bad. They were bad. They were funny, but they were bad. They were like
bad.
Coming through the gate and stuff
getting
like
stuck
that.
in the gate, as you can see. Yeah.
But they were so stinking cute. I wanted to take one home.
No,
with us.
we weren't taking
I
one home.
couldn't take one.
We were not taking it go home.
Now, once we got there, once we got to Texas, I will say this, Carter was on the hunt for some cowboy boots.
Yes.
Where is this boy wearing cowboy boots to? I don't know.
Yeah,
like, we keep
no
saying, you're going to wear them cowboy boots.
Oh,
so
yeah.
he was adamant about, I need cowboy boots, and Chase was actually looking for a cowboy hat. But once he saw Carter's cowboy boots, he was like,
So wait a minute.
Yeah, so we found this little store. They got some really nice cowboy boots. They were leather, beautiful. And the lady was so patient with us because we looked around at other stores, and then we ended up coming back to her until they got the cowboy boots.
Yeah. And they got the cowboy boots, and as you can see, they could not wait to wear these cowboy boots outside of the store with shorts and a t-shirt. And walking through downtown.
Yeah, I mean, but they fit right in. Like, they fit right in.
Yeah.
They were just they were living their best lives, and we were there for it. We were like, you know what? Do you? We didn't care what they had shorts on and cowboy boots or jeans.
It didn't matter.
Eventually, we did say, let's go with some jeans so you can look a little bit more decent with the cowboy boots on.
We didn't say that. They said that.
Oh, yeah,
they said,
needed
no,
some jeans.
I need some jeans. I'm like, we didn't bring any jeans. Like, no, we need to find some jeans. So now, as you can see, we will be on the hunt for jeans pretty soon. Yeah.
You know what was funny though, watching Carter afterwards walking in the cowboy boots and realized he was like, my feet hurt a little bit, and I was like, well, it's getting used to like having a little bit of a heel on there. He's like, no, it's good. I'm good. It's not the cowboy boots. It's just me.
Yeah.
And every time he could do a click clack, and it was
do a jump kick.
Yeah.
That's all he liked to hear.
Yeah, it was fun. I will say we did end up eating some more barbecue.
Yeah.
While we were there, there was a barbecue restaurant that was there. But we did find out that we prefer, what kind of ribs do we like?
Dry rubbed. Was it beef?
Yeah, we like the beef ribs better than pork ribs.
So, Benbrook Stables. This was fun.
Yeah, so
unfortunately.
Of course, Carter got cowboy boots. The boys got cowboy boots. So what was next? Horseback riding.
But we didn't bring the cowboy boots. They didn't wear the cowboy boots. So I'm like, wait, why do we wear
We didn't wear them because we thought there was a part that you had to go in water, and being that we just bought brand new cowboy boots, we were like, we didn't want them to get messed up. So we just said, hey, let's hold off, but it would have been perfect for them to have them on.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't go horseback riding is one of my favorite things
That's
to do.
her thing.
I love to horseback ride. So because my back is bothering me and my neck and stuff like that, I couldn't go, unfortunately. So I got to watch, but it was really nice. The stables were really cool. The reason we didn't do it at Stockyard is because you didn't get as a long experience, and you would just kind of ride around like this little area. So we were like, you know, let's do it outside. And it was like $75 a person for an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It felt longer than an hour, to be honest, though.
Yeah.
It really felt longer than that. All right. See, Carter's like halfway there. Carter hasn't eaten yet. So, yeah.
He's going downhill.
He's going downhill. We might need to get him some candy or something like that. It's $75 per person. They only take cash. Again, only cash only. And once you come out here, you do have to call in to make a reservation because they do not, from what I understand, accept walk-ups. So you have to call, make a reservation, make sure you get here, get about 20 minutes early, get here about 20 minutes early. And once you're here, make sure that you are pretty much good to go. So again, $75 per person, roughly about 1 hour. And the greatest thing about it, it was the guide, and it actually had one of the owner's sons or nephews, and he was out there just galloping away, and I think he was like 6. He was living his best life on a horse, trying to take Carter, as you can see from the video, on different paths that he knew. But I would say that the property is really big, and we had the opportunity to cross a couple of streets and go behind on the farm and then through water. And Carter really liked that part. The last time we did horseback riding, as you guys see, go back to the St. Martin video, we were on a cliff. It was very beautiful, but when we got in that water, though, that was it. So this time we didn't experience any poop in the water.
None of them pooped?
They did poop. They did poop, but it fell on the floor and the other horse ran over it. However, in the water in St. Martin, that was something different. So we did not experience that this time. So Carter really enjoyed it. Even though the horses, sorry.
Yeah, I just got to see them when they came back, when they were leaving and coming back. So I was like, sitting over there kind of
She was mad. She was mad.
I was like, it's not fair. But maybe next time.
But I would say this, the horses, some of them was stubborn. Chase's horse did not want to be behind. He started behind, and his horses slowly but surely made his way to the front and was taken off. He was right next to the guide the whole time. Whereas Carter's horse was so laid back, just wanted to hang to the back. I was in the middle, and I ended up next to Carter. So the horses just have the mind of their own, but they were all sweet horses though. They weren't mean horses or anything like that. They were really well-tamed horses.
I will say though, we had the weather in Texas for the week we were there was really good.
Yeah.
Like that was one thing I told you in the beginning. I was not looking forward to Texas because of the weather, but actually we were really blessed because it was really cool. We always like a nice breeze. We were like, oh my God, we feel like we're by our beach because at nighttime we would have like this really nice breeze.
Yeah.
Almost to where you wanted to put a light sweater on or something because it was just like nice. But the lady said that's not normal. So
yeah, as you can see.
And the reason I say, she said it's not normal. But the reason I say that is maybe with the stables, that's something you would do early in the morning because even for them when it was nice, you're in the sun, you know, there's no shade and stuff like that. So that's something you might want to, you know, consider doing in the morning time. We did do that on like a Sunday. So it was like a Sunday we did it. It was really cool. And that was just really fun. We were at the park. Actually, how that happened was we were at the playground earlier that day because we were just kind of like relaxing. And we were debating, should we stay another night? We were like going back and forth, like, should we, you know, between the two of us. And we were like, well, let's see what the kids say. Of course, they were like, of course, yes, let's do this. Because they were ready to move. Like Carter, and both of them, but more Carter. He was like, I'm moving to Texas. It's all about Texas. Like, I should show you the stuff that we had to order for him for his birthday. He wants his whole room transformed into a Texas theme. We'll have to show you that because he wants the Texas flag. He wants Texas this, Texas that. And he's like, yeah, I'm over, you know, the superhero thing.
We couldn't go to Texas without experiencing or trying to see Do Perfect if they were out there or not. This happened to be when we were coming from, so I don't even know where we were coming from, but we were in that area and I put the GPS, I was like,
we're coming from that barbecue place.
The barbecue place. And I didn't tell the kids anything. I was like, you know what? Let's just pull up on them and just see how it goes. And
that was like a dream come true.
They loved it. They definitely loved it.
It could have, what we made it even better if the guys were actually there because they were like, just please let them be there. But the fact that they got to hold the handle of the door that they walked through, it was just a nice experience for them to see, like something they watch on TV or YouTube, to see it in person. And it was pretty cool. And it wasn't like, the nice thing about it wasn't like blocked off or in an area that you couldn't get to. We literally pulled up, walked up to the door, walked up to the building, you know, went around the back to see where they performed their stunts and stuff like that. So Dude Perfect, if you see this,
Yes.
just let you know you have 2 boys.
2 boys.
Who would love to meet you in person. Who
Just
would
saying.
love to, do some activities with you. Oh my God, they absolutely love you guys. So.
Yeah, and if anybody from the audience, if you guys know, any of our subscribers know Dude Perfect, shoot them a link to this.
Shoot them a link and say, hey, we got some
appreciate it.
people who want to meet you. So that was really nice.
Yeah.
And it was really nice as parents that we got to do that for our kids, that they got to have that experience and we got to see them have that experience.
Yeah.
So that was pretty cool.
That was cool. All right, so of course, when you're on vacation, what do you have to search for? Desserts, and we were
That's our
searching for a
thing.
crumble. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is our
Yeah,
thing.
We are at Dirty Dough here in Arlington, Texas, and you're gonna try this out. This is kind of like Shane's. Yes, Shane's. This is kind of like yours, but we're in Texas right now, so we're gonna try it out. They're making it live, not making it live. They're making it fresh. So we're gonna try it out, see what we think. So the lady said some people believe that it's different than crumble. They're different than crumble. Some people like it, some people don't. But I think we're really gonna like it because right now it's nice and warm, and warm cookie is where it's all at. So you gotta make sure it's what inside
counts.
what that counts. See what's that?
We were looking for a crumble, but then Brizette, again, I got to give it up to her. She searched and she found a place called Dirty Dough, and I'm glad we found it. And it was not too far away from where we're at in Grand
We ended up
Prairie.
going twice.
We did go. Yeah, we did go twice.
This is their most popular.
I like this one more than that one.
Okay. Wait, taste another piece from the middle, maybe.
You eat the whole thing?
You ate the whole thing? Oh my God. Was it that good?
It was good in the middle.
All right.
It was really good.
Try the last one.
What's that one?
You wanna try it?
No, go ahead, try the last one.
What's that?
I don't know. Oh, this is the brookie.
I'll leave you guys this one. Try.
No, it's not.
You can't eat this.
Oh, this is the one that has caramel inside. All of them? I like the Reese's. All right, let's see.
Alrighty, let's go with this. Here we go.
What?
Mommy's cheesy.
Well, we are not a cheesy show. We are a real
Ooh, it's
jalapeno
very,
show.
like, the chocolate is all melted and
Mm.
stuff.
Oh, that was
Mm.
good.
Can y'all see that?
Jalapeno.
Better than crumble. We know it. We all know it. Just say it.
Let's go.
Just say it.
Just say it.
Just say the words. It's better than crumble. Come
Alright,
on.
let me try this one.
Which one is that?
This is the
Cookies?
cookies and cream. It's supposed to be their most popular one.
Okay.
It doesn't look like the picture.
No, it doesn't.
Looks
It doesn't
totally
look
different.
like picture.
It's good.
Is that the warm part is good? Oh. All right, and that's the brookie. I think it has caramel inside.
No,
Nice.
Oh, warm caramel.
Oh, I didn't get the warm part.
I like it.
Which one's the best?
I like it because it's not overly sweet. Like, with all this stuff inside, you would think it was crazy sweet, but the cookie's not that sweet.
Mm.
But it was doughy. I like it.
Yeah.
I
Taste
tell you.
officially just.
Y'all, we are going to get Carter insomnia. Carter, what are you getting from insomnia?
I'm probably gonna get the double chocolate cookie.
What is it though?
From a vegan. It's vegan. That's why I like Insomnia, because it's so vegan.
Oh,
I like the
nice.
vegan.
Nice. That one is my favorite right there.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Chase is gonna go inside and tell her that it's better than crumble. Come on,
Yeah.
just let her know.
Way better.
Way better than crumble.
Way better. It's so good.
Where'd you get a cookie from?
Insomnia.
Was it good? You're eating it right now. Why are we at Insomnia out of all other cookie places?
Could we have vegan cookies?
Oh, why do you need a vegan cookie?
It's really delicious.
No, why do you need a vegan cookie?
It's really delicious.
What are you allergic to?
Eggs.
Let me like the collagen. That's nice.
That's another thing I want to say about Texas. Every little city
Oh my God, it's
is completely
nice.
different. Even though they may have some of the same stores, but it feels like you're in a different state.
And it's so well built up. Like
Yeah.
it's just it was just really nice. Like it felt like little downtown areas, little pockets. There's always something to do, always somewhere to go.
Yeah.
And I feel like you won't ever get tired of being there or doing stuff.
Maybe you will, but for us, for 11
we-
days or
yeah.
12 days out there, we were
We
like,
did not get tired
we're in
at
Frisco
all.
today. Where are we at? We're in Dallas. How do we get here? Well, let's experience. So I think that's pretty cool. But back to Dirty Dough, this place got some good cookies, as you can see in the video.
If you just make it past it, go over there. They're not too sweet. It's very, they're just really good cookies.
They're really good
Really
cookies.
good. Some of them were hit or miss, but for the most part, they were really good. So for those of you who don't know, Carter does have an egg allergy.
He does.
So with his egg allergy, there's limited things that he can have. But Insomnia has vegan cookies. Also, Publix has vegan cookies
Yes, it does.
that are really good. So, and then also that
Cinnaholic, which we came
which is
across
really
and we
good.
found, and Cinnaholic has vegan cookies.
everything
and
there is vegan. So
Everything. And
he
we-
was just like in hog heaven. He's like, I can eat this, but he doesn't like Cinnabons like that. So he ended up getting a brownie,
yeah.
and chocolate chip cookies, which he was like, all of it. Now that's what we have to get for his birthday. He wants the big cookie.
Yeah, which
So-
it has it here in Atlanta, so we are super
Yeah,
excited,
we're excited about that. It's
that.
a little bit far, but it's exciting.
Yeah, it's not that bad. Compared to going to Texas, it's not that bad.
So one of the places we tried barbecue was Hard 8. It's pretty good. Like I said, I was just kind of over barbecue.
Yeah, we were.
I
we were
was
just
there.
stopping, like, we got to eat something.
Yeah, we have to eat,
Let's
and
go
we
do
couldn't
it.
really find, like, there's a lot of restaurants. Like, they have so many restaurants. Like, I've never seen that many restaurants in one place,
Yeah.
like Restaurant City. But it was just like really, you want to spend your money on good stuff. So we're not really just like go to fast food, any kind of fast food restaurant. So we're like looking at reviews, looking at things, and we didn't find anything that really stood out to us. So that was in our area. Now there were some things that were like a little bit further down, but we were just like, no.
We are trucking along. Should be back home maybe 11 p.m. tonight. The traffic is great, thank God. We're just gonna continue to truck on. I'm gonna go inside, use the restroom, get some gas, get the kids something to eat, and get right back on the road. Audio books at this point is like one of the best things because you could catch up with all the books that you need to read and apply for the next season after your vacation.
Y'all, babe, I just got the bill for the tolls in Texas. How much do you think? How many times do you think we went through a toll? Let me see if I can get
I tried to count. I think maybe like 20 times we went
No,
through it.
66 times. We were there for 11 days, 12 days? 11 nights, 12 days, something like that. 66 times we went through a toll. 66. Not one, not two.
Wow.
Six. I've never.
Wait, how much is the bill?
Guess. 66 times.
Well, maybe $60? $65, something like that. It is $135. Are you serious?
135, 65.
Boy, we can get a toll tag and only pay $66.65.
Yeah, if you get a toll tag, 66, 65.
I'm-
But still,
I'm getting
could
a
you
toll tag.
imagine for like, if you live there, having to
Wow.
go back? This is for 12 days. And the last day we were leaving. So
All
really
right,
just
Texas.
11 days. Like, that's
Wow.
kind of pricey.
Maybe where we were staying, man, they got us. Next time, I'm make sure to select
Like,
take tolls
seriously,
off. Wow.
like,
Yeesh.
even if we stay there, like that, okay, I'm sorry. I try to save money, but
Man, that is something that's different. I did not expect it to come out.
I'm sorry.
I didn't expect it
Texas,
to come out
like-
that much.
$135.
Wow. Oh my goodness. Well, guys, again, I thank you for watching our video. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and check out more things that we have
And
going on
visit
here.
Texas. You
Make sure
will not be
visit Texas. Yes.
disappointed. I'm telling you, spring break, fall break, maybe now the summertime, they said it's really hot. I'm not sure how the winter time is there, but so many of those activities we went to, most of them were indoors. So it's an all year round thing. So make sure you hit up Texas. You will not be disappointed, especially Grand Prairie. Stay over there because there's so much to do. That is like a hidden gem that you won't be disappointed.
Yeah.
Don't do too much driving though, because you might be stuck with us with $125.
Or even more if you stay longer.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So thank you so much for checking out our video of the La Pointe in Texas. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and send this to someone that you know that actually wants to visit Texas, because there's a lot of things you can get done in a week in Texas. Right now, where are we?
We're at Perfect Day in Coco Cay in the Bahamas. We're on a cruise, and we're going to show you how you can go on a cruise with your family, not spend a ton of money, and just have fun, relax, unwind. So come along with us, have fun with us, and join the journey.
Let's go.